Hey, what's up? My name's Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader. Thanks everyone for joining in for episode 6 of my reading vlog. I'm going to talk a little bit about today what I've been reading over the weekend and over the past day and a half. So over this weekend, I had started and finished really the Traitor Queen, which is book 2 of the Bridge Kingdom series by Danielle Jensen. And this is an adult fantasy series and I freaking love it. It's one of my favorites. I love Danielle's writing, and these fantasy worlds that she creates are just like all immersive and gorgeous in your head. And this book did not disappoint for me. I had been longly anticipating this book because the Audible version actually came out a few months ago before the book was published, but I don't have Audible, so I had to wait. But I really, really liked it, and it is a duology, so this is the last one that follows these characters, but she did make a special announcement that there were going to be more books with different characters that we were introduced to in this story. So I'm excited for those, but definitely take a look at the Bridge Kingdom and then follow it up with the Traitor Queen if you like adult fantasy. This series is actually really cool because it's fantasy in a different fantasy world, but there's not really like magic and stuff in it. So it fits for a lot of people who enjoy an imaginary world, but they don't like fairies or spells or creatures like this. It's real people. It's people just in an imaginary place. So if that sounds like something that you like, definitely you must read it. After I finished The Traitor Queen, I actually almost immediately started The Roommate because there was a lot of feedback on my Instagram that people wanted me to read this one next. So I started it, and I will say this has a very, very, very high Steam rating. It is steamy, and I'm not even that far into it. So just be prepared. That's all I'm going to say is, I warned you. So don't read it in public because that's not the kind of book that this is. But it's really cute so far, and I really like the banter and the flirting and all of that. So check it out. Hey everyone. Okay, so this video was supposed to be a 1-week vlog, and I literally turned it into a 2-week vlog. So it is what it is. Last time I updated you, I was reading The Roommate, which was a very, very quick read, very adult. I was not knowing or had any clue that this was going to be this adult when I started it. I thought it was going to be so cute. Can't remember if I said that in my last update, but it was pretty steamy. So it was good. I like it. I definitely think it needs to be recommended to the right person. I don't really see it as a rom-com. There were some like awkward, cringy, funny parts, but overall I wasn't really like laughing, but it was definitely about the steam. If that's the kind of book that you're looking for, this is the one to pick up. If that's not, if steam is something that you don't like, I'm really going to recommend this one for you. All right. After I finished The Roommate, I moved on to one of the buddy reads that I've been following along with for Penguin Teen, and that was for the Ember and the Ashes series, and we're actually on book 3. So I started A Reaper at the Gates, and I'm pretty far into it. I'm like 2/3 done, but it's not moving as quickly for me as the first 2 did. So like I was reading this one, and then Crush came out. So this got put to the side. And while this bad boy is almost 700 pages, I read it in 2 days because it was that good. And I'm not going to go into a big deal about this book because I'm about to go record those videos. But look at this chunker right there. Yeah, I finished this in 2 days. It's 684 pages. But it was good. Stay tuned for the other video. So I do need to get back to A Reaper at the Gates. But in the meantime, I promised one of my book besties, Mary Reagan's books, I promised her that I would read a book for her in October because she's a huge thriller, crime, all that kinds of stuff reader, and she loves the book Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. And so it's really short in comparison to Crush, my last read. So I started this last night or the night before, I can't remember. But I started reading it super late at night when I was tired. So I haven't really gotten that far. But I like it so far. And I could totally tell why it's a Mary Reagan book. And so I don't know if anybody knows the synopsis. It's not a new book. It's an old book. But it is a reporter who is going back to her hometown to report on the disappearance and murders of 2 young girls. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of sick and twisted in this. So I'm reading this and then I need to go finish Reaper at the Gates. Well, thanks for tuning in this 2 weeks. Sorry it took me so long to get one of these videos out. But if you want to chat more, you can find me on Instagram at The Fun Size Reader, on Twitter at Fun Size Reader, and on Facebook, sorry, I flipped those bad boys around, at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next week.